Hey everyone, I'm Stefan and welcome to Cooking with the Kems. Today we are making a traditional dish called Natang. សួស្តីបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំធ្វើម្ហូបខ្មែរ Natang. Natang is a delicious pork and shrimp dip with spices and coconut. You might be thinking shrimp, pork, and coconut make an interesting combination, but these ingredients combined with turmeric, Kaffir lime, and fish sauce create a dip that's packed with umami and so much flavor. You could definitely swap out the pork for ground chicken or turkey, but the traditional recipe calls for pork, and I promise it's worth it. This dip is typically served with puffed rice cakes, which I will also show you how to prepare. The crunchy rice cakes work so well with that rich texture of the natang, and you don't want to miss this. So let's begin. Let's begin with the aromatics for the natang. First, I'm going to be peeling a couple cloves of garlic. Give a nice smash with a knife. Then slice very thin. The reason I am not mincing or chopping the garlic is because the flavors are released differently this way. Now I have one medium-sized shallot, which I will cut and peel before slicing very thin again. A couple Kaffir lime leaves, which I will roll into a tight bundle and run my knife through it, cutting very thin. This is also called a chiffonade. Most Cambodian dips and dishes are served with fresh vegetables, which are called labawi. I have a nice head of cabbage, which I will cut into small quarters. Some Persian cucumbers cut at a bias. Thai eggplant, which is crunchy, mild, and a little bitter. Some Chinese eggplant. The texture is a little softer and sweeter than Thai eggplant. Then red radishes, sliced really thin for some more variety. And a couple wedges of lime. These vegetables can change depending on what's in season and your personal preference. Let's prepare the shrimp. Give a nice pat down to get rid of excess water. The shrimp I'm using is already peeled and deveined. Depending on the size, cut into small pieces since this is a dip. Time to cook the natang. I have a wok on medium-high heat with some vegetable oil. First, the shallots will go in. Give it a nice stir and sweat the shallots until it's translucent and slightly brown, but not too much. And you can lower the heat as well. Then the garlic goes in and stir until light tan. We call that a California tan. Now the ground pork goes in. I like using ground pork butt. You can definitely use ground turkey or chicken here. Break up the pork a little and then add ground turmeric. When the pork is no longer pink, add the sugar and fish sauce. Then a sprinkle of kosher salt. Add the shrimp and continue to cook for a few more minutes until the shrimp is opaque and fully cooked. Then finish it off with some coconut cream. You can add however much cream as you want to your desired consistency. Finally, we will add our Kaffir lime leaves, which gives our natang a little zest. We will set that aside and fry up the crispy rice cakes. Today we're using store-bought rice cakes that are ready to fry, which is great when you're short on time. I'm using peanut oil heated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The rice will puff up instantly and should only take about a minute for each side. You can even make your own rice cakes at home. If you're interested in seeing how I make them, we can show you in a future video. Now let's plate the natang. It's super easy to serve up. I'm placing a good mound into a small bowl like such. Then I like to place the crispy rice cakes on the side. I'm going to go in with some chilies and some more Kaffir lime leaves right on top. Serve it with the vegetables, and this is sure to please all your senses. Natang is a balance of sweet, salty, and savory. The coconut cream gives it such a rich and smooth texture, pair it with some crispy rice cakes or some fresh vegetables, and then add a kick to it with some fresh chilies. The dip is simple to make with very few ingredients. Impress your family and friends, or just make it for yourself. You won't be disappointed. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and put in the comments down below what you would like to see us make next time. And also, check us out on our social media accounts at Cooking Kems. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Som Okun.